that you're here. Today we are talking all things Christmas decor planning, and I cannot wait to start decorating our home for Christmas. I know it is quite early for most people to start decorating their homes. So if you are one of those people that like to just decorate later, that is totally okay. But I like to decorate sooner just so that I can get content out for you and just start planning our decor, and we like to enjoy it longer. Nathan loves the Christmas trees. The kids love the Christmas trees. So we are early decorators, and I cannot wait to share with you guys how I'm planning to decorate our home this year. So taking a look back at last year, I decorated with lots of chocolatey dark browns, some lighter browns, lots of creams, and I added in lots of like old thrifted books, lots of greenery, lots of twinkling lights. And I want to continue on with that same decor scheme this year. However, I do want to incorporate some darker, like richer reds, accenting with like red ribbon, red bows, red ornaments, things like that. Still using like velvet ornaments. I love velvet for Christmas time. So I'm going to be utilizing a lot of those. I also am looking into getting like some traditional plaid pillows to accent with, kind of going a little bit Ralph Lauren themed. I love like a nostalgic Christmas, and I just love like the traditional reds and greens. And like I said, I do want to still stay with like the brown neutral color palette foundation, but then just adding in like pops of red throughout. We got a new Christmas tree a couple years ago from King of Christmas. It's a 7.5-foot tree. There's no flocking on it or anything. It's just a basic tree, pre-lit, but I also added some twinkling lights to it. So it comes with a couple different settings. You can have them flash brightly or fast or slow. Or you can do like a combination of all the different settings on there. So I do have those on our tree, and I just feel like it really gives it a lot more depth when it's on at night. The kids love it. They love to see all the twinkling lights. I feel like there's just something so special and magical when they're turned on. So I will be using that same tree again this year. And then for my kitchen, last year I added lots of like gingerbread items. I bought a gingerbread cookie jar from Hobby Lobby. You guys probably know which one I'm talking about. And then I had like some salt and pepper shakers. I had just a couple of like smaller like Christmas houses that I decorated with. So I'm still going to keep with the same gingerbread theme in my kitchen, and I did pick up a few more gingerbread inspired items this year, so I cannot wait to share those with you guys as well and just kind of incorporate those throughout my Christmas decor. For the rest of our home, I like to print off like vintage Christmassy inspired photos off of Etsy. I usually get those printed off at Walgreens. I find that those are like the best deal, and then I will put them in like a gold frame, or I will thrift a picture frame, and if it's like a different color than what I want it to be, I just use like a rub and buff in like the antique gold color, and that gives it more of like that vintage inspired look. So love to decorate with those. I love decorating with cedar garlands. I love decorating with those. Any sort of garlands with like pine cones on them, or just like natural stems. I feel like those are beautiful. I add lots of twinkling lights throughout. For our mantle last year, I used a gold Merry Christmas banner, and to that I had some gold bells. So I think I'm going to do something similar this year again, but do something maybe a little bit different. We will see. If you are new to my channel, we recently moved into this home. Well, I guess it's almost a year now. We moved into this home in January of this year. So this will be my first time decorating this home for Christmas, and I cannot wait. I feel like it is a lot smaller of a space than I'm used to, so it's going to be really cozy, and I just love adding in lots of mirrors throughout this home. I feel like I've been finding myself doing that a lot just to kind of help make the spaces feel bigger. Our living room space and kitchen and dining room is all very open, which I love. However, it's still pretty small for a family of 5. So I have like a bigger mirror in our entryway area, and I love that it like reflects the living room. So thinking about where I'm going to place my Christmas tree, I think that it would be kind of fun to have that reflecting the Christmas tree in the living room with all the twinkling lights and all the beautiful ornaments on it. I also do love decorating all of our bedrooms. I have full-size Christmas trees for all of our rooms, and you guys probably think that I'm absolutely crazy, but I love decorating and just going all out. I feel like there's just something really special about it. Even like for us as adults, it's just kind of nice to walk in to your home, just seeing it all beautifully decorated, and it's just really inspiring, and I just love it. So I bought the kids full-size Christmas trees this year because they will fit in their rooms now. Back in the old house, they had like slanted ceilings, so they could only have like a 3-foot tree. But now this year they have a full-size tree, and I'm letting them both just decorate it however they want to, and they can get ornaments that they want or any leftovers that I have, they can put on their tree and assemble it however they want to do it. I'm just going to let their imagination flow and see what they come up with. I feel like that will be just a fun Christmas tradition to do for years to come, and it just kind of lets them be creative. In our dining room area, I have our black hutch. And I always love to display like vintage Christmassy plates and cups. You would not believe it. I actually found a bunch of like the nostalgic older plates, like a whole set. And they wanted like $2 per item, like per plate and cup and everything. So I stockpiled up. I love to display them. They have like the traditional red and green colors in them. And I thought it would be fun to make it a tradition to use these for like Christmas dinner, or even if it's just like a small like get together or gathering during the Christmas season, and pull out these specific plates for this time of year. I thought that that would just be kind of fun and just like a new tradition that we could start doing. So that is my goal for those. Something else that I wanted to share with you guys is every single year I like to write in like a memory book of what we did for that Christmas. So how we decorated, cookies that we maybe made like during our family baking day, Christmas day, how that was, foods we ate and liked and enjoyed, any sort of like Christmas activities that we did, or like Christmas concerts at the schools. So off of Amazon, I purchased this Our Christmas Story book, and I've been writing in this for the last 2 years. It's so cool to look back on because you kind of forget, and it just kind of gives you like an overview of like your favorite moments from the Christmas season, things you enjoyed together, treats, parties you hosted or attended. So I thought it would be kind of fun to talk about some of those things with you guys. So last year, my mother-in-law and my mom and Boston and Bowden, we all had a Christmas baking day at our house, which is something that we've been doing for a couple years now. And some of the things that we made were like peanut butter balls, sugar cookies, all the things. And I remember Boston and Bowden frosting the sugar cookies and putting all of like the sprinkles on them, and you could just tell which ones were theirs, of course, because they are very heavy-handed with all the frosting and the sprinkles. But those are the moments that you want to remember, and something that I wrote down in my book. So I thought that that was really sweet. We tried a taco wreath last year, which was just like crescent rolls, and then you put like the taco meat on the inside, and you can put like cheese on top of it, and you like roll it all up into a wreath and you bake it, and it was so good. So that is something that we'll probably do again this year. We also, I also hosted a girls' night. We did a coffee mug exchange, and I had like a baked potato bar that I served for food. Decorated with lots of browns and neutrals. I added lots of natural elements like pine cones, pine stems, and wood pieces. Definitely still keeping that the same this year, but just adding in some red. Here's our Christmas card from last year. So it's just kind of cool to see how everybody changes year to year with their looks. Yes, this is just really fun to display on your table and just open it up and look through it every single year and just kind of keep those memories alive. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this short video today. I know it was super short, but I just wanted to get one out there for you guys and just kind of tell you how I'm planning to decorate for Christmas. So I cannot wait to start doing all of the things and pulling out all of my toe pins and just going through it all. So I hope that you enjoyed. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you in my next one. Bye, friends.
Oh, la da da da, oh, 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 la da da da, oh, 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 la da da da, making our Christmas memory.